create good titles and snippets in search results. That's just one. This is the next topic that's found inside the Google Starter Guide,
Right.
established last year, established in 2017. So yes, Google actually publishes SEO Starter Guide
Right.
for people to learn about SEO. So I'm Stephen Lau,
And I'm Tahmid Jawad.
and we're just going to talk about the Google Starter Guide as it pertains to local businesses. And today we're going to talk about creating good titles. So how important are good title tags?
Well, very, very important, to be honest, because this is the first place where people who are looking for your business is getting introduced to your website from Google search.
Yeah.
This data is directly shown in Google search as a snippet.
Exactly. The title tag is the search result title, and that's it. So I think I'm just going to read this here. It's Google saying, hey, here's avoid these things. Avoid choosing a title that has no relation to the content of the page. Using default or vague titles like untitled or new page one,
Right.
or continued, waste of space in the Google title tag.
Right.
Right? It says do not use a single title across all your site's pages.
Right.
So all your site's pages are not just your
Yeah,
own.
all the internal pages has to have like different titles for themselves, and the home page has to have
Yeah,
different
we're
titles.
definitely going to talk about this more for sure, right?
Right.
And say, avoid using extremely lengthy titles.
Yeah, you cannot just put everything into into a single
right.
title tag.
And then stuffing unneeded keywords in your title
Right,
tags,
yeah.
And I think that it's very, very important, obviously. In fact, this is probably one of the most important things, and we've even talked about it at length in
Right.
multiple other shows. But with respect to the SEO Starter Guide, definitely this one here, this body of topic only makes up like one page
Right.
inside this document. And I think as a local business, you need to know that this is one of the most important areas that applies to search engine optimization.
Absolutely, especially for ranking purpose, I would say this is one of the top 3 most important ranking factors for your website if you want to get found locally in your area, because people are constantly looking in your area for your kind of service, right? And you have to feed the right information to search engines so that your website can come up in results when people are looking for the same service. So
Basically help Google help you.
Right.
Right.
Imagine if you're not providing the appropriate information to Google, then how can Google relate your website for this particular industry or this particular topic, right? So the title tag, you are recognizing yourself or the pages of your website to Google based on the service that you are providing to your clients.
Yeah, and if you just want to check what your title tags are, because it is a piece of coding,
Right.
but you can go directly to google.com or google.ca or google.fr, wherever
Right.
you are. Just type in site, S-I-T-E, colon, your website address, your
Right.
domain name .com.ca, whatever, right?
Right.
And it'll spit out all the pages of your website, and there you can see all your title tags. They're just the titles of the search result.
Right, and sometimes if you're not putting meta description directly on your website, Google will pull up information from that pages, but it's always recommended to have a description which is related to that specific page.
That's true. Then definitely the titles is I cannot stress the importance of of a particular title to
Right.
use. It's like if you just take like a renovation site, of course it's renovations, but if you don't title your kitchen page kitchen renovations, if you don't maybe put the geographical area that's included
Right.
there, whether that's important or not, it might not be in the future, it might be more important now, right? Time has to be taken to plan this. It's almost like a business plan in itself, but you have
Right.
a website plan, and it's your contract basically that you're going to have with Google.
Right.
And so I think a lot of people would just say, hey, just go ahead and build it, right? Hey, I just want 5 pages. Hey, I just want 10 pages. I mean, the reality is that there's so many ways that your customer can find you with a load of different keywords that are available, that you have to cover this in your little title tag.
Right.
And so, if you make the correlation that you mean I only have really 6 to 8 words that I can put in my title tag. If I only got 5 pages, then I only got really 30, 36, 30,
Right.
40 words that I can optimize my site with. No, well, if you have more pages, you can have thousands of words that you can optimize your website with.
And even I have seen that clients with a lot of internal pages, but they don't realize the value of optimizing those pages. They still feel that people are not really landing into the internal pages, only landing on the home page. But that's really a wrong conception, you know.
If you really want to know, I hope you're using Google Analytics. You can go into Google Analytics and go into behavior,
Right.
right? And then in there, you can take a look at landing pages. That's the first page that people see when they visit you.
Right.
And you think people are just landing on your first page, just go and look at that data in Google Analytics and you'll see all the other pages that people land on first.
Yeah, and sometimes the count of those landing pages where people are landing is often more than the home page.
Well, that applies to larger websites.
Right.
So if you take all of the pages on a larger website, you add them together,
Yeah.
it's more than people landing
People
on
landing
the
on the
homepage.
homepage. Right.
So one good example is like government websites. They're big websites, but a
Right.
huge mess. People usually use Google to kind of search through government websites, right?
Right.
So there, most people are not landing on the first page of
Exactly.
a particular department, right?
Right.
They're landing on the content that they want to land on.
Exactly.
So that totally makes sense. So again, create good titles and snippets in your search results.
Yeah, avoid long titles, avoid stuffing keywords, and avoid using the same title and meta description for all of your pages.
That's correct. So I hope that we've explained enough from even just a local business perspective that it's important to focus on your title tags. If you have any more questions, make sure to just drop us a line, right? And stay tuned for our next show, or next explanation of the Google SEO Starter Guide, where we're going to talk about the description tag. I'm Stephen Lau, signing off.
And I'm Tahmid, Jawad, signing off.
If you like this video, please share
Like,
and subscribe to our channel.